Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors, including real fishing and hunting situations involving wildlife. We do our best each week to bring you tasteful content, but viewer discretion is advised. Now, enjoy the show.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
This week, we'll take a look back at a few of our favorite events over the last couple of months, like the Whitetail Open in Gumboro, the Turkey Trek 5K held at Pemberton Park in Salisbury, Wreaths Across America in Hurlock. Plus, we'll see what's new with our friends at Gateway Subaru. And Scorchy Taws reminds us why a certain New Year's tradition is so important. That's all coming your way right now.
Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show dedicated to a commitment of conservation and to the community that makes Delmarva's outdoors such a hidden gem here in the Mid-Atlantic. My name is Jason Lee, and I wanted you to be the first one that I shared my New Year's resolution with. So this year, I resolved to...
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here's Jason Lee.
As we flip the page on 2022 and welcome 2023, we thought we'd look back at a few of our favorite moments over the last few months. And we'll start by heading to Gumboro for the Whitetail Open.
So it's a 9-day competition. It's the entire week of shotgun season. So it started November 11th, last Friday, and it'll go till this upcoming Saturday, November 19th. I believe that we're somewhere around 20 years. Dad did it somewhere 20 years ago, cess irrigation. Ray Ellis took over for a couple years in Gumboro, and then we took it back to Laurel 3 years ago, and now we're here in Gumboro again. So somewhere around 20 years has been going on for us. So the Delaware Whitetail Open was started by my father, David Brown, about 20 years ago. He owns cess irrigation, and we had the contest there. He retired 3 years ago. He had it at his house. Unfortunately, he passed away this past December. Suddenly, me and my brother Cody decided to have this competition still going on in his memory. This competition is just for wildlife conservation. It's just to bring people together. My dad was a hunting fanatic. He loved this competition because it brought people together. This is the one time of the year that we see a lot of people that we normally don't see because we spend all week together just bonding over something that we all love, hunting. Shout out to Ray Davis, who actually lets us use this space. It's a perfect space for this competition. Trucks can back right in. We can pull the deer right out of the truck. No mess, nothing here. So it's just super easy. It's heated. We have food every night, drinks every night. It's just a good time to bring people together. So we have 5 categories this year. We have a daily doe competition that pays out $500 a night through the top 5 people. We have a weekly doe competition that pays out 10 people, the top 10 does of the week. We have a buck Calcutta, 2 of them actually, the heaviest buck and the buck with the most points. And then we have a youth category that is only for youth hunters 15 and under. So next year we're going to have a certain location for sign-ups. It'll probably be right here at the Gumboro Service Center, God willing. We'll have it right here. We're going to look at doing an automated sign-up system because we do know that Gumboro is out of the way for some people. If you were to harvest a deer, it's worth the ride. But if you're just coming to sign up for 5 minutes, we get that that can be a little taxing on people. So that's something we're looking at for 2023 is an automated sign-up system. You get your hunting license online now. It's not the days where you go to Gander Mountain or Walmart to do it. So I think that that's going to be one of the big things that might push us over the edge next year.
Still to come, we'll get a lesson in very important New Year's traditions from Scorchy Taws, but up next, we'll revisit the Turkey Trek 5K and we'll pay a visit to our friends at Gateway Subaru.
Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Welcome back to Outdoors Delmarva. We're revisiting a few of our favorite moments from the last few months of 2022, and we couldn't help but look back at the Turkey Trek 5K at Pemberton Park in Salisbury.
The Thanksgiving early birds descended upon Pemberton Park, but they weren't there for the worms.
So this is the 14th annual Turkey Trek 5K. Normally get in the 300s.
Okay.
I think there was a year that we have hit 400. I have been with the county for close to 7 years. Even before I worked for the county, I did volunteer at this event, and it definitely has grown, and it's great to have so many people out here. So I haven't been back all the way to the beginning, but it's nice to see so many people come out and start their day here at Pemberton Park. I'm actually the president of the Eastern Shore Running Club as well, so this is like my thing, running. So I'm excited to run the course. A lot of times I have volunteered or I worked at least 1 year, so it's nice to get out there and run. I've heard that it's actually the most popular day to do a race. So I don't know if it probably relates to the fact that, Thanksgiving is like a feast day. I don't think anybody has to earn their food, but now it's just like a fun tradition, and clearly people enjoy coming out on the holidays, so it's fun.
So this appears to be the best outfit to wear in a Turkey Trek 5K.
Absolutely, it's a onesie. You get up, you put it on, and you're ready to go. And there's enough room for turkey in it.
Is that something that you'd wear all day long?
Absolutely.
How many years have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for over 10 years now.
Over 10 years?
Yeah, I did it on the first year. There was like 10 or 15 people, and last year I think we had over 400. So it's a good thing.
We kick off the warm up around 7:45, 7:50, and then hit the trails at 8. I own a business and I work primarily with runners, so just kind of par for the course that, first thing you want to do in the morning is get out, get a nice workout in before you go hang out with the fam and, have a great day. Okay, so something like this, especially when it's chilly, we want to get the blood flow and get the muscles working a little bit better before you hit the trails. That way you can step over all the roots and things that you're going to find out there.
And even though dogs are not permitted on the run, there's nothing against a turkey and a baby goat. All proceeds from the race go towards the Pemberton Nature Camp and other environmental education programs. And if that isn't reason enough to join in on the Thanksgiving morning fun, runners get pie when they cross the finish line. That's a pretty sweet deal if you ask me. No matter how you feel about running on a holiday, I think we can all agree that anytime you can hang out with a baby goat and get some pie is always a good time. We stopped by to see our friends at Gateway Subaru to check up on the Share the Love event, but we were surprised at what we saw under the tree. Well, we're here at Gateway Subaru again, and Kyle is going to tell us all about the Solterra. Kyle, this is a pretty slick looking car.
Yeah, we were pretty excited about it. It's brand new for us. It's our very first electric car. It's going to have about a 223-mile range on it. It is true to Subaru's core, Subaru's all-wheel drive system, symmetrical all-wheel drive. It's dual motor, one in the front, one in the back. Has Subaru's standard eyesight safety feature that makes it one of the safest vehicles on the road. And plus, with everybody jumping in on the EV bandwagon, Subaru had to do some research and they wanted to make sure everything was perfect on the car because they're not going to put their name on something that they don't believe in.
Right, it's better to be the best rather than to be first sometimes.
Correct. So late to the game, as long as you've got all your ducks in a row, it's perfectly fine.
And this is a full plug-in EV.
Full plug-in EV. It does come standard with, they call it an emergency cable. Of course, you can also have a level 2 charger installed in your home, which takes about 8 hours to fully charge a vehicle from 0 to 80%. Or you can go to any of the places around town locally to do your fast charging, which could take anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour, depending on if the vehicle is fully down on power, or if you're sitting in the car, it has something called room mode, where you can sit in there while the car is charging and still have access to the HVAC, and you can still have access to the infotainment system in the car, and that'll make it charge a little bit longer.
What are some of the features that make the Solterra unique and different than other EVs that might be out there?
First off, like I said, it's a dual motor. There is no frunk. Right, there's no front trunk in the Solterra. The first motor, if you will, runs the front two wheels. It's under the hood, and then there's a big converter on top of the motor that converts, all the power from DC to AC, vice versa, for charging and getting the vehicle going. The vehicle does retain Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive, like I said, and it is true power to all four wheels. It's not a flip of the switch. It's not anything you have to engage. It's just all power to all the wheels.
So you've got all that power all the time?
All the time, yep.
Kyle, the Share the Love event is still going on here at Gateway Subaru.
Yes.
Things going well for that?
Very well. Of course, the hometown charity that we picked, I believe this is the third year in a row, was the Believe in Tomorrow Foundation. And we've had a lot of success with people opting to choose that one for the Share the Love event. But yeah, it's going all the way through January 3rd. And we're just glad that we can still continue and be part of it and give back to the community.
To find out more about the 2023 Solterra and the Share the Love event, go to gatewaysubaru.com.
Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Welcome back to Outdoors Delmarva. Superstitions can lead to traditions, and when it comes to good fortune for an entire year, it's best to err on the side of caution.
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Taws, thanks to Shorts Marine in Long Neck, Delaware. Shorts Marine, everything but the water.
Excuse me, is the manager in?
Yes, he is. He's right over there putting up some black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed peas, that's just what I'm looking for.
Well, we've got them.
Are you the manager?
Yes, sir.
You have any black-eyed peas?
I better have black-eyed peas.
Why?
New Year's is coming. We have to bring good luck to all of our customers through the year. Black-eyed pea, when you eat black-eyed peas, you got luck all year long.
Do you have a lot of superstitious customers?
Yes, sir.
Way back there when I was growing up, it was a tradition, and I'm still sticking with it.
And
it's supposed to be good luck. I don't know if it is or not, but I go along with it.
Have you always had good luck?
Well, fairly, overall. I'm still around. I'm 66 and still here.
You eat black-eyed peas on New Year's Day?
Sure, don't everybody?
Why?
It's supposed to give you good luck.
Yeah?
Anybody don't do that, be crazy.
Hi, you eat black-eyed peas on New Year's Day?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because it's supposed to be good luck.
And Manager Muggsy has black-eyed peas all over the store.
I got black-eyed peas in the meat department. I got canned black-eyed peas. I even got frozen black-eyed peas. I even got black-eyed peas in the deli. Scorchy, your black-eyed peas are ready.
My Lord, let me at them. Why are these black-eyed peas so good?
Because we cook our black-eyed peas with a hog's head.
Mary, do you suppose Washington crossing the Delaware was skill?
No, because he ate black-eyed peas for New Year's.
How about Lindbergh flying across the Atlantic? Was that skill?
No, because he ate black-eyed peas for New Year's.
Well, Noriega just lost his country. What happened?
He didn't eat black-eyed peas for New Year's.
You think all those fish I catch every year is skill? No way. It's simply because I eat black-eyed peas on New Year's Day. Scorchy Taws wandering our Delmarvelous land for WBOC News.
Remembering Scorchy Taws is presented by Shorts Marine, online at shortsmarine.com.
Did you know black-eyed peas originate from West Africa and have been cultivated as far back as prehistoric times, as far away as India and China? Did you know that when marinated in a vinaigrette-style dressing and chopped garlic, black-eyed peas are known as Texas caviar? Did you know that due to the health properties of black-eyed peas, they support better digestion and lower cholesterol while supporting eye and skin health, and they may help you maintain a healthy weight? Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Welcome back to Outdoors Delmarva. We're taking a look back at a few of our favorite moments over the last few months of 2022. And our trip to the Maryland Veterans Cemetery in Hurlock for Wreaths Across America might just be right at the top.
Fire!
There's no shortage of patriotism here on Delmarva. And when it's time to honor those who have donned the uniform of our armed forces, this time of year is just as important as Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and Armed Forces Day. For those freedoms we enjoy, as written in our Constitution, include freedom of religion. At the Maryland Veterans Cemetery in Hurlock, hundreds gathered to participate in Wreaths Across America. The annual event coordinates more than 3,400 locations across the United States and abroad with the laying of Christmas wreaths at Arlington National Cemetery. During the short ceremony before the wreaths are laid, representatives dedicate wreaths for each branch of service along with POWs and those missing in action. Among the hundreds of volunteers braving the chilly Saturday morning were the members of Coastal Lacrosse Academy. I spoke with head coach Tom Incontrera, and he explained how the team got involved and what it meant for them to be a part of the event.
Really, one of the parents in our team reached out. She had done it in the past and reached out to our administration, and it just came from there. Michelle was helping out a lot, getting this all organized, and we were able to get everybody to come out, and we had, I think, a really good number to come out and help out here.
This event truly spans generations, ensuring that the tradition will continue for years to come. Former Airman Vaughn Morgan told me what impressed him the most about the event.
Well, I'm just amazed at how many volunteers there are. And I think it's great that you get a lot of the youth here to know what has been going on and what it's all about. I just think that's the best part of it.
And in the span of less than an hour, more than 6,000 wreaths were laid upon the headstones that call the Eastern Shore's largest veterans cemetery home. As we embrace friends, family, and tradition this weekend, remember the reason for the season and honor those men and women who defended the right to celebrate in our own way without fear or consequence. Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. We'll be right back.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Welcome back to Outdoors Delmarva. It's time to flip through the photo album and take a look at your latest pictures, thanks to our friends at North Bay Marina.
Sarah Stoodle sent in this great pic of a juvenile yellow-bellied sapsucker taking a nap at Blackwater Wildlife Refuge. More of her great photos can be found on her Instagram. 15-year-old Corey Brummel of Dorchester County is back on the show with his latest harvest he got with his muzzleloader. Nicely done, Mr. Brummel. Young master Trip Griner of Laurel got his first deer with a crossbow, pictured here with his dad Brian. Keep up the good work, Trip. And Jason Russell filmed this playful group just outside of Bridgeville. Just goes to show you that all kids love splashing in the water.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina.
Well, that's going to wrap up the final show of 2022. Keep sending in those photos by emailing outdoors@wboc.com. Remember that you can like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and find us under the features section at wboc.com. Thanks for making 2022 so wonderful, and here's to a great 2023. Until next time, my friends, I hope to see you outdoors, Delmarva.
You've been watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. higher standards. And sponsored by Shorts Marine, everything but the water. Outdoors Delmarva, wishing you and yours a safe and prosperous new year.